Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Please mind my voice. I'm still getting over this cold and my voice is pretty raspy. But today we have a Mac Mini in the house. That's right. I plan on setting this up as a media server, and so I want to have my own personal iCloud that I can use to back up my phones and my tablets and whatever else. And I want to be able to have my own media on there that I can watch movies and TVs and stuff on the go. So we're gonna set it up. So let's jump into it, unbox it, see what comes inside the box with the Mac Mini, and then get it going. So let's jump into it, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around this box before we open it up. And we can see it's just sort of a, an outline of the Mac Mini. Here we can see it says Mac, Mini, Mac, and Mini. And that's it. And I went ahead and got the baseline version here. So this is a 16 gig, 250 gig SSD. So 16 gig unified memory. So there you go. This is the 10-core CPU, and it has 4 Thunderbolt ports, 2 USB-C ports, and it weighs. Let's see, size and weight. What does it say? 5, 6, something. I can't read that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. They have these nice pull tabs that make it very easy to get into the box. So let's go ahead and take a look. And look at that. It is very small. Wow. That's small. I mean, I knew they said the Mac Minis were mini, but this is very small. It's kind of weighty though. It definitely has some weight to it. It doesn't feel lightweight or cheap. There's definitely some weight to this thing. So, all right, let's get this off here and set that off over there. And yeah, so this is nice. So we have on the bottom, it says Mac Mini. There's a power button right there on the bottom. On the back side here, we have a power input here. We have our Ethernet port. We have an HDMI port. And we have 3 Thunderbolt ports right there. And then we have 2 USB-C ports on the front. And it looks like a headphone or audio input cable there on the front as well. Nothing on this side. On the front, on the top here, we have the Apple symbol. And nothing on that side as well. So now on the bottom here, you may notice that I believe these are fans right here. All this around, I believe, is all cooling right there. So now what else we're going to get in the box is, it looks like the cables here. So let me go ahead and take this out, and let me get that there. And this is a nice cable. Wow, it's a nice braided cable. It's got the 2 prongs, not the 3 prongs with the ground. So I guess the ground maybe is built into the cable or something. I'm not really sure, but it's gonna plug right in there just like that. And now you can plug this into the wall. So we'll get that going. And then we have our documentation in here, and that's pretty much it. They don't really give us any extras, like there's no stickers or anything that I see in there. It says welcome to your Mac Mini, USB-C, status light, headphones, power, Ethernet, HDMI, and 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports right there. So it says learn to connect, set up, and transfer files to your Mac Mini at support.apple.com. So yeah, I'm going to set this thing up, but I'm going to set it up as pretty much a new machine. Now, I do have a MacBook Pro that I use as my main computer, but I'm going to use this as like a media server. So I don't want to set up the Mac Mini as a machine, like a replacement machine for my MacBook Pro. I'm going to set it up, same Apple ID and stuff, but I'm going to set it up brand new so that I can install just the apps that I want on there. and then get this thing set up as a media server and get it crack-a-lacking. So once I get this thing going, I'll take you guys in and show you what I have done. All right, so I have my Mac Mini hooked up. I have it over there at my entertainment. It's in my entertainment center over there, sitting on top of my Xbox. And I actually have a couple of hard drives plugged into it. I have one that's a large, like 22, 24 terabyte drive that I use for storage so I can move files and photos and videos and back stuff up to it. And then I have a smaller 2 terabyte SSD drive that I use for a media drive, and I have it set up with Jellyfin so I can actually have my movies and stuff. But this is the great thing about this with the Mac Mini is that I can go ahead, jump into my MacBook Pro, and I can access it using the screen share, and I never have to actually go and plug into it. So let me quickly show you. So I can just come over here and under Network, I can have that. I can click on Lawrence's Mac Mini, and then you'll see here I can access the folders right there. So if I want to come in there, I can go and see all of my folders, and I can come in here and see stuff as well. But what I can also do is click right here where it says screen share. And so now, or share screen, I can go ahead and click continue. And now we can see this is the screen of my Mac Mini. So let me go ahead and put my password in and unlock it. And there we go. We have my Mac Mini opened up here. And now we can see this is my desktop. So if I want to go into my, my backup drive, I can go ahead and click in there and then go see my backup drive and see my folders for different projects I've worked on this year and look at stuff from last year. I can come in here and go to my, my media drive, and I can come in here and see the different movies and TV shows and stuff that I have set up on my Jellyfin server, which is absolutely incredible. So, and if I want to manage my Jellyfin, I can come in here and actually launch this and have my Jellyfin opened up here, and I can come in and I can manage the users. I can go to the dashboard or general or branding and all that stuff. And then once I'm done doing whatever, I can close out of that. But the nice thing about this with my Jellyfin folder, my Jellyfin media server is I can download videos from pretty much any device that I want to and send it over to the Mac Mini, to that media drive, that SSD plugged into the Mac Mini from pretty much anywhere, and it will automatically be updated into my Jellyfin media library so that I can then watch those movies or download those movies from pretty much anywhere in the world. Now, another great thing about having a setup like this is I can grab my iPad. So this is my iPad Pro, it's 11-inch M5, brand new. Very happy about this thing, by the way. And I can jump into it. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head over here and go into this app right here called Infuse, and we'll jump into there, and we'll see that I actually have my Jellyfin server set up in here, so I can click that, and there we go. I now have my all of my different categories. So if I want to watch some movies that I have, I can click in there, and you'll see I have all these different movies that I have loaded up onto my drive that I can watch at any time. And it's fantastic. If I want to watch something, I can click it and hit play. I can even download these to my device so that I can watch them offline if I want to. So that's fantastic. You can have documentaries, TV, you can have all kinds of stuff. I just set up my collection like that. And that's one nice thing about having Jellyfin on there. But also, if you come over here, you'll see I have this app called Jump. And what Jump does is actually allow me to have remote access to my Mac Mini. Let me show you. So once we click into it, it's gonna say connecting, and it'll take just a few moments, and boom, there we go, just like that. I am inside of my Mac Mini, and I can come in here and click, and I can see all the same files that I saw before that were plugged into the drives. And this is fantastic because if I have files or folders or whatever that are on my iPad, I can transfer those over to these backup drives that are plugged into my Mac Mini, no problem at all. And if I want to access an app that's on my Mac Mini, I can do that as well. So if I wanted to come in here and go into the app section, and I wanted to open up one of these various apps that's actually on my Mac Mini, let's just say I want to open, let's say I want to open Chrome or something. I can go ahead and open that, and there you go. I now have Chrome open on my Mac Mini right through my my iPad Pro. And to disconnect, I just click there, and that's it. I'm disconnected. Fantastic. I mean, to be able to access your Mac Mini as a server from your iPad or from your laptop, from pretty much anywhere in the world. You can do it locally on the network, or you can use an app, VPN app like Tailscale to actually access it remotely when you're out and about, not on your local network. All right, everyone, well, there we go. That is my look at the Mac Mini, and I think this thing is fantastic. It is super easy to use. It was very, very easy to set up. It was easy to set up the sharing and the file sharing, the folder sharing for the drives. It was easy to set up my Jellyfin media server. It really just made all of that stuff extremely, extremely simple, especially for somebody who had never done it before. And that to me is a very, very big deal, because I was not scared away by the process. It was so simple that I feel comfortable and confident in doing it again. So there you have it. Anyways, I'm digging this thing. I think it's worth it. I only paid $3.99 for this. Generally, you can find them on sale for about $3.99, $4.99. I think brand new, if you go to the Apple Store, they're like $5.99. But if you look around for some deals, you'll find a good one. So anyways, I'm gonna leave links to it down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.